Hey, my name's Lizzie and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you here. So I am training for my first marathon, and today I really wanted to go over one of the biggest changes I've made in my training, and that is switching my GPS watch. So biggest change has been switching over from the Apple Watch Ultra to the Garmin Fenix 6. In today's video, I'm going to go over why I made this change. I'm not going to just bash on Apple products because I really do like my Apple Watch Ultra, and it was really good for what I was using it for before I got more serious into run training. This is the previous model of the Fenix 6 Pro Solar, and I got this refurbished on Amazon for only $360. Apple Watch Ultra New is still going to sell for about $7.99, I believe. So previously I was using the Apple Watch Ultra, and do not get me wrong, it is a great smartwatch. But as the training for the marathon got a little bit more challenging and I had challenging workouts, there are several reasons and features that made the Garmin a better choice for me. So the main reason why I shelled out money for the Garmin was because I had programmed workouts in on Training Peaks, which is a platform that you can have a coach program in workouts, or you can program in your own. And Apple Watch does not sync with Training Peaks. So Garmin syncs with a lot of run and sport specific apps. I remember them all: MyFitnessPal, Training Peaks, Strava, Slopes, Run Coach, Runkeeper, Zwift. There were so many. I'll put them down below. And the Apple Watch can only sync with about 5. It was like Couch to 5K, Nike Run Club, and something else. So best feature is that the Garmin can auto sync with your workouts, and I'll show you how it works with Training Peaks. It's really cool. You go over to whatever activity you want to do. So I'm running. I go over to run. I press the run, and the workout automatically pops up, which is so awesome. And then from there, the workout will come up. I can decide to do it, and it will go through the segments. It also will tell me the desired pace for the workout and if I'm on my desired pace, which is really cool. So it will tell you if you're going too fast, too slow, or you're in that range, which is so awesome. It's just so simple and easy to use once you sync up your account. Number 2 is going to be the battery life. This with activity is going to last you at least a week. And if you're not very active, it's going to last you probably closer to 10 to 14 days, almost 2 weeks. So you do not have to charge it every night. And it's solar, so it will recharge a little bit itself. On the other hand, I found that even though it says it can last a full day in activity mode, I was finding that if I was doing 2 days or out for a really long ride, I've had the Apple Watch die on me before, which is no fun. Like I was starting my Strava on my phone because I was afraid that my Apple Watch was going to die. Or if I was doing 2 workouts in a day, I would have to make sure that I went home and charged my watch, and I don't want to be worrying about that. Or if I ever do an ultra or longer than a marathon, I want to make sure that my watch can last my activity, and I don't want to charge it every night. I just like, when you run out of your house and you forget to charge your watch and you have to charge it every day. That alone, that was definitely a big deciding factor, was that battery life for me. So they did add a third action button, and you have a little dial. But for the most part, when you are working out, you're going to control, let's see if I can start a run here for you. You're going to control the watch face, and like your music, and you have to scroll through. I have accidentally paused workouts before. I've also had my watch think that I was underwater because I was sweating so much. The Garmin has 6 buttons, so it's much easier to pause. Can you see? It's much easier to pause your workouts. You have the play and pause here with a little button. You can scroll through your screens with the buttons, and having something more tactile instead of having the touch screen while you're sweaty and running and jostling around is so much easier. So I can control my watch just by touch. I love that Apple likes to keep things simple and have the least amount of buttons as possible. However, in this case, having something more tactile, I prefer it. This is not an important one, but I am, 115-pound female. I have very small wrists. I found the Apple Watch, and it's due to the bigger battery because of the nice screen, but I found the Apple Watch is just big. It's big and it is heavy. The Garmin comes in a smaller size, which is really nice. The normal Apple Watches, I don't remember, but I feel like the normal Apple Watch does come in two sizes. You can correct me on that if I'm wrong. But the Apple Watch Ultra, again, it's to solve the battery problem, will always be a problem. You can see how chunky it is. So I can even feel this on my wrist when I'm running. It's hard to bend. Definitely a big size difference. These are just a few reasons why I prefer my Garmin over my Apple Watch Ultra. One's not right or wrong. I think that if you're just going out for a jog around your neighborhood, you want to listen to your music, you want to be able to text people and make calls and almost have a small smartwatch, it is a smartwatch, have like a smartphone on your wrist, the Apple Watch is going to be better. And if you're training for something with a little bit more intensity, you don't want to, write all your splits on your arm, the Garmin is going to be better. I think a really good way to think about it is the Apple Watch is a smartwatch first and a fitness watch second, while a Garmin or something more fitness specific, there's Coros, there's a few out there, I haven't tried them all yet. Something that's more fitness specific is going to be a running watch first and a smartwatch second. So I hope that helps you make a choice. If you prefer either one, please leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you prefer, or if you're shopping for one and have any questions, feel free to ask me. I've had a Apple Watch 6, I've had the Apple Watch Ultra, I had one of the first generation Garmin 210s, so I've had one of the just running specific. The Fenix is kind of an overall sport watch, which is really cool. Okay, that is it for today. Thank you for stopping by on my video. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support, even though my channel's been changing, so thank you so much. I will see you next time.